digital radio.
Worldwide at xfm.co.uk.
This is XFM.
Hi, this is Adam Buxton.
Hi, this is Joe Cornish.
Welcome to another amazing, no-fat, condensed version of the Adam and Joe radio show on XFM.
We've taken out all the music, all the adverts, and all the bad bits, so shouldn't take you longer than a couple of minutes to listen. And now for people who are interested in and following the World Cup, Adam and I are going to attempt to have a conversation about it. So, did you see the game, Adam?
Yes, I did see the game. It was brilliant. How about you?
I also saw the game.
Who did you shout for loudest?
The footballers.
I loved them. They did a brilliant job, I thought. What about the goal?
That was one.
And the ball?
Yes, that was involved in the goal.
Did you check out the way the ball was moving?
Amazingly round.
And in a straight line?
Yes, towards the goal.
I loved that.
Who was your favourite player?
I liked Clive.
What do you do with a ball? Stick it in the goal. Stick it in the goal. What do you do with the ball? Stick it in the goal if you can. Fuck off. That's my idea for a football song.
Okay, I've got another idea for a football song.
You can kick that ball. You can kick that ball. You can kick the ball into the goal with your foot.
I don't think that's going to be picked up on the terraces.
Come on, it's better. It's just as good as your one.
Beckham, where'd you live? Streatham, it's full of wankers, and you're one.
That's good, man.
That is quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least it rhymed a bit. Beckham, Streckham.
Yeah.
Beckham.
How about this for a penalty situation?
Yeah.
Penalty, penalty, penalty.
What's the? You're just replacing.
Lovely tea. Have some tea. Penalty.
What about that?
I don't think it's any good, man. I don't think it's going to be taken up on the terraces.
Because it's all about tea, and that's seen as somehow not manly, right?
Yeah.
All right, then. How about this? For like a violent chant, like an intimidating chant.
Your team is not good. Your team is not good today. You are not playing well. Your team is no good. Ooh, ooh.
Well, it gets the point over, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. Give me a situation that needs a song.
All right, then. How about one of the opposing players has kicked one of your players in the scrotum?
What do you do? Kicking the balls, that's no good. You do not do that, do not do that. Do not do that, stop it, you wanker. That's too aggressive, isn't it? We can't swear too much on these. What have you done? Kicking the balls is not much fun. You've gone over to our bloke. You bloke. It becomes a sort of meaningless guttural grunt at the end, but that's good.
What was it again? What have you done? Kicking the balls is not much fun. You've gone over to our bloke.
Yeah. They sort of breaks down towards the end.
XFM.
Do you get a constant barrage of small penis emails?
Yeah.
Do they ever just because of the sheer relentless force, do they ever hit home at all?
That I've got a tiny winky.
That you might need help?
No.
Really?
Oh, well, have you started to worry?
No, but sometimes I think maybe I do need some pills. It's just because it's every day and it's about 5 of them.
Have you ever responded to one?
Of course not, no.
Because am I not right in thinking that these things just die off after a while? Like the spam?
Well, you program your junk filter to recognise the name from which it's been sent, but those crafty buggers, they use different names and they swap them round, and they're often they'll come up with names of people you know.
Yeah, exactly.
The Christian names of friends.
How devious is that?
How devious.
So are you worried about your winky now because of the spam?
No, don't get me wrong. My winky is absolutely fine.
I'm sure it is, man.
It's man enough for anyone.
Yeah.
I am man enough for anyone. But I don't know. It's just it's like psychological warfare.
Do you think?
Like if I sent you 5 emails every day saying you've got a small willy, eventually they might,
Well,
have an impact.
I don't really
or
read
is
them,
your
though.
woman satisfied in the sack?
My woman.
That's what they say sometimes.
Right. Oh, yeah, well, she's very pleased with the way things are going in the sack. So I'm not worried about it.
Right.
Plus, I delete them as soon as I see that it's not familiar.
Yeah. Okay, well, it was just a question.
Yeah.
And my answer is the same. No.
No,
Absolutely not.
not a problem.
Not a problem. I just delete them.
I tell you one thing though, I'm worried that because I once went to a pornographic website years ago, this was when I was very young, just out of curiosity. I think maybe that opened the floodgates to the dirty spam.
I don't think that's true because my mum gets them,
Really?
and I don't think she frequents dirty websites.
They're asking your mum about her winky.
Well, probably.
Crikey.
I don't think it's gender specific. Do you get winky ones?
Yeah, no, I mainly get make me horny ones.
Do you?
Yeah.
I wish.
What do they say?
They just say make me horny.
Make me horny.
Make me
The
horny.
subject matter is always make me horny.
Really?
What is that? Is that? Are they asking you to get them randy? So what?
This is an interesting area, actually, because, the approaches for blokes are simple, aren't they? Just put the word sexy in, or hot.
dirty.
I think I
But
get
women-
more man ones because they think I'm a man.
Yeah.
My name.
Right,
Xanthi.
make me horny.
Yeah.
It's almost as if the men are the only ones who are in need, you know what I mean? So you either have to offer them women to do what they want with, or they demand from the women, make me horny! Now, come on, get your top off.
Pop your top off. As an experiment, have you ever tried to respond to one of those spam emails?
No, that's a terribly bad idea.
Because that would be opening the floodgates.
That would be opening the floodgates. Yeah, God knows what lists your name would go on.
Well, I've tried to respond to one, and you can't reply because it just bounces right back. You can't if you try and open the attachment, you can't open it generally. It's just a weird dead end. I don't understand why they exist at all. I don't understand what it could possibly do.
Sell your products.
Yeah, but how? How am I going to? Assuming I do want to increase the girth of my wink wonk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How do I go about it? Because it seems to be like a complete dead end.
Your wink wonk?
Yeah, my willoy.
Well, you should see a doctor. If it's a dead end.
That sounds interesting, let's talk about it. Let's start talking now.
I'm fascinated by the never-ending attempts of fraudsters to get my credit card details. And they just don't give up, and they're always thinking of new ways of doing it.
I got a good one as well.
Yeah, what was the last one you got?
Well, it was from Barclays Security.
Yeah.
But it was if it was written by someone who didn't have English as their first language. Did you get the same one?
I think I have it here. It says, "Good afternoon, dear client.
This is the one.
More and more illegal operations took place with Barclays bank accounts during last months. There are lots of cases when the confidential information of our clients is stolen by swindlers. Many people send us requests to protect them from the loss of monies from their accounts." And it goes on for some time. "You have been casually chosen by one of the participants of the final system test. What does that mean? At present, we offer you to use your personal link to be registered in the system."
This is from Barclays head office, isn't it?
Yeah, this is from
Yeah,
Barclays
definitely.
Fraud and Security Department.
Definitely.
And this is the genius bit, right? Because in the past, I've phoned them up and,
We know, yes.
because I'm a bit
Yeah.
thick. And so I've had to phone up Barclays and say, "Excuse me, did you send me like a thing through asking for my credit card details?" They say, "No, Barclays never communicate using email. Have you got that yet, you idiot?" So this time it says, as a way around that whole thing, geniusly they incorporate that into their spiel. "We warn you that the employees of our bank that work with clients, including our support service, are not informed of the introduction of the new system of security in order to prevent the disclosure
secret.
of the information." That's
It's
right.
a secret. Not even the bot. So if you phoned up, they'd say that again, but they don't know.
No, that's right. You see,
That's brilliant.
It's a secret system designed to protect all your details. "We should notice that you will be supposed to use the new system of security anyway in July already because your cards will be cancelled till the moment of the detailed identification of your personal data. Therefore, we advise you to pass to new standards of safety as soon as possible. Yours sincerely, Barclays Fraud and Security Department."
So obviously you're reading it out in a silly voice.
Yes, that's what they
Yeah,
sound
what
like.
accent is that?
That is the accent of the foreign swindler.
The foreign swindler's
Yes.
accent. So, but if you weren't reading it out in a funny voice, it's still the problem with it is it's grammatically incorrect, isn't
It's a grammatical disaster.
It's a grammatical disaster, and it's kind of too casual. isn't it? In its the words it's choosing. Like, what's that bit about you've been casually selected? It even says.
Yeah, you
it?
have been casually chosen.
Casually chosen.
Yeah.
So, it's really making the point that, when kids ask why bother learning good grammar and speaking correctly, that's one of the reasons, isn't it? Because that's when one looks for an official announcement, you measure its officiality by its grasp of it correct grammar, don't you? Grammar.
Officiality.
Like West Country, then. By its grasp of proper grammar.
You got to measure the officiality.
Yeah, you do, though.
Using the grammar.
Otherwise, you end up having all your barley stolen. All your bloody barley out the back by Barley's Bank.
Barley's Bank. Someone's nicked my barley.
Your barley has been chosen to be downloaded.
Someone's had my barley. I was fooled because of the officiality.
Anyway, you know what I was getting at?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that if there's any teachers listening, this would be a brilliant argument to use. I don't know. But you know what I mean?
That was interesting, we talked about it. Let's stop talking now.
Okay, here we go, Adam. Are you ready? I am. Just relax if you want to do this as well, listeners. Just take a deep breath. Expand your stomach. Remember, you breathe through your stomach, not through your chest. Push the stomach out and all the way in. Let all that wind escape. Just really relax. And now I want you to drift back. I want you to drift back to your 4th birthday, your 3rd birthday, your 2nd birthday, your 1st birthday. You're back in the womb. And now I want you to take yourself into the brain of a mysterious random actor or actress. And when I say wake up, you will be in one of this actor or actress's films. Wake up, tell us what you see.
Oh, I'm flying. I'm on a plane on my way to record a new album, and I'm drunk. I'm a drunky drinking man, and I love to drink. In the seat behind me is one of my crazy drunk drinking buddies. It's Billy Idol. No, this isn't the wedding singer. What do you mean I'm giving it away? Why don't you tell someone who could give you a sandwich? I'm going to my trailer, which incidentally is too tiny and badly decorated, you knocker.
Okay, just breathe, take a deep breath. So cool. As soon as you recognise the film and the actor, let's take Adam into another film, a second film, a different film. Wake up, tell us what you see.
Oh, freaks. I'm surrounded by hideous freaks. I'm in McFly. No, I'm joking. I'm in a deeply flawed but oddly compelling horror fantasy, and I'm dissatisfied with the director. I'm gonna fire him. And I can because I'm inexplicably powerful, do you hear me? Inexplicably! Now I'm off to watch a piano recital given by one of my enormous co-stars and his miniature friend.
Let's take him to a third film. Tell us what you see.
Oh, I'm in disguise. I'm in an amazing disguise, and I'm unrecognizable from my usual situation. And now I'm gonna shoot some people with my ultra-modern gun. And that's gonna be exciting because of my amazing disguise powers and my acting range and the pounding techno music soundtrack of this brilliantly exciting modern film. What do you mean it's not exciting and modern? I'm gonna shoot you, you fruit basket. I can do what I want because I'm powerful. Get out of the way, you knocker. You're fired. Get me flapjacks. I want bigger pants. I'm powerful.
Wow.
I've got range.
Just breathe.
Get
Try and relax, Adam. Come on, try and relax. Okay, Adam's going to stay in a regress state. We need you to call. The second you recognise who that is, well, it's too late now if you haven't. Is anyone calling?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some callers. Okay, Adam will remain regressed. We'll come back to the phones right after this.
Please have your headsets ready for...
Adam and Joe in the studio, coming through loud and clear. Hello, yes, this is XFM.
And you join us midway into Celebrity Regression Therapy Quiz. Adam has been regressed into the mind of a famous actor or actress. He has witnessed scenes from 3 of their films, and we have 2 listeners on the line who think they know who the actor is and what the films are. When you speak to us, please keep your voice low. Adam is in a regress state. If he is disturbed, in the wrong manner, he could be traumatized mentally for life. Okay, do we have Pete? Hello, Pete.
Good afternoon, X.
Pete, just be a bit calmer with your voice, Pete, okay? This is a clinical environment. Thank you. Pete, please say the name of the actor you think it is, now.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, dear, Pete. What did you think the films were?
Airplane. Living Dead. The Terminator.
Okay, does it matter that Jim Carrey isn't in any of those films?
Isn't he in Airplane?
No.
No, okay.
What was the second one? Night of the Living Dead?
Living Dead, yeah.
Which Living Dead? There's many different versions, different remakes. Any specific one? Or just any of them?
The first one.
The first one, the original black and white 60s one, when Jim Carrey would have been about 12. Not in that one. What was the third one? Terminator. Tell us what Jim Carrey did in the Terminator, Pete.
Wasn't he the boy on the bike?
That was Edward Furlong, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Pete? Pete, listen, what do you do for a living, mate?
I'm a painter and decorator.
Get a lot of work?
Fair bit.
Yeah. Good. Pete, that's kind of very, very wrong, but well done for being so amazingly wrong.
Okay.
Pete, thanks so much for calling. We're going to give you a copy of the Motorcycle Diaries anyway, just to help with your brain. Do we have Zeb on the line? Hello, Zeb.
Yeah, hi, Adam.
My name's Joe. Adam's being regressed. Don't worry, Zeb. Often happens. Look, you've startled him a bit.
Okay.
If you keep your voice nice and calm, it is a clinical condition. He is regressed. Zeb, when I tell you to, please say the name of the actor who you think Adam is. Say the name now.
Val Kilmer.
Oh! Zeb!
Hi.
You've got it right. Did you know the films as well?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I think so. The Doors are the first one.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's right. That's the scene on the plane where Morrison is behaving badly and Billy Idol's playing one of his muckers sat behind him. Very good.
What was film number 2, Zeb?
Island of Dr. Moreau with Marlon Brando.
Yeah, have you seen that one?
I have seen it. Yeah, it's not anything fantastic.
What did you make it through to the end?
I can't remember, but probably did.
Can't remember.
It sort of blends into Nightmares, doesn't it? In many, many ways. And what was the last one, do you reckon, Zeb?
The last one is The Saint, I think.
Yeah, of course. Val Kilmer and his incredible disguises.
That's brilliant. Well done, Zeb. That's very, very impressive.
Have you seen the Bourne Supremacy?
Yes, I have.
What did you make of that?
I thought it was funny. I liked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought it was quite boring.
Yeah, what I liked best was there's a scene where there's an evil woman and she's trying to track down Matt Damon. And he's in a building over the street with a sniper rifle.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got her in her sights. And she's got all these sort of sexy assistants on laptops in this control room. Do you remember?
I do.
And I don't know what they're doing on those keyboards in movies like that. So she goes, oh my God, he's in the building across the street. And they suddenly react and they start typing even faster. What are they typing? And since when did you actually type into computers sort of in a moment-to-moment way to monitor someone? You do it by mouse, don't you?
They're writing their diaries.
Are they?
Yeah.
Then Teresa said he was in the building across the room. I was so excited I started to sweat.
Really bad day at work today. There was Matt Damon and he was on the building across the way and he was a sniper and he was aiming at my boss. I couldn't believe it. It was so bad. I was really frightened that he might shoot and the glass might shatter and it might hurt me. Or what they might be doing is triangulating his position.
There's a very absurd streak in all films about the use of computers. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, God, yeah. You could do a whole thesis on it.
Yeah, and that's one of the chief... that's guilty of the violations.
Talk to my brother about it. He's a computer nerd, and he'll go on and on about all the mistakes that films make about certain operating systems.
The most basic one they do in films when they use computers is that the keyboards always have to make a noise when they type out letters.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Not just like
not just a tapping noise. No, but
that's
Can you imagine how annoying that would actually be if it really happened?
Yeah, it'd be disastrous.
Disastrous.
This is XFM.
So the Adam and Joe podcast is currently sitting towards the bottom of the top 10 UK podcasts, which we're quite pleased about. But who's above us?
Moyles is impenetrably at the top.
Who listens to that?
Well, he's a popular man.
Why?
Because he's got an avuncular, laddish charm.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay, what else is above us?
Gervais, obviously.
That's lots of Americans downloading that.
Yeah, that's a big one.
What else is above us?
Scott Mills.
Russell Brand, we seem to hover around the same, slightly below Brand.
No, Brand is quite far ahead of us now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because he's on telly.
He's on telly. He's everywhere, that guy.
Man, we're not doing badly considering we're not on telly.
That's true.
We're not even on radio at the moment.
No.
We're on a London-only radio station. We're not very good.
Exactly.
No one listens to us.
Right.
We're doing brilliantly.
We're amazing.
We'll get to number 1 pretty soon.
The Now Show is always around about number 4 or
That's
number 3.
Radio 4.
That's brilliant, that show.
And it's got a massive listenership.
Yeah. Baddiel and Skinner's World Cup podcast.
Well, that's football, isn't it? I mean, that's like some sort of public information broadcast. You know?
Have you listened to it?
No.
It's probably very funny.
They may be good, but I'm not the man to say it.
Right.
I have nothing but spite and rivalry
Okay.
for our competitors. However good they are, I think they're rubbish.
Trying to think of who else is above us. Oh, yeah, the David Walliams interview.
Walliams, yeah, well, that's okay.
Because that's a one-off.
That's a one-off. That'll soon plop out the charts.
Yeah.
And when we come back on XFM in our new morning slot, when these podcasts are trailed again, we are going to wipe the floor with all other podcasts.
With Sif.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are going to clean the floor.
We're going to clean the floor until it's sparkling.
We're going to make it spotless.
No.
And don't you walk on it.
No.
Because I've just cleaned it.
And then we're going to go and we're going to get that stuff out of the oven as well.
We're going to clean the bloody oven.
We're going to clean the oven.
And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm
What are
going
you gonna
to
do?
take the buttons off the cooker and clean the sticks that they stick on.
You should do. And then do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to get all the white crusty stuff from around the taps in the bath.
How are you going to do that? That's impossible.
I'm going to use Sillet Bang.
A Sillet Bang doesn't do it. You've got to use a pair of nail scissors, scrape it off.
Wouldn't Sillet Bang do it?
No.
I thought Sillet Bang did everything.
No, but not that.
Really?
I don't think so.
Well, when we get back on the radio, I'm going to try.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Take care. I love you. Bye.